Don't tell nobody. Y'all don't tell nobody. Shout out to all my ops. Y'all thought you had me. We got them. Y'all got to be goofy. Let me tell you something. I've been manipulative, slick, evasive, intelligent, silent, exciting all my life. Whatever button I want to push. Big dummies first.
Been thugging it out through the mud with this YouTube shit, man. Scoop really been on that shit, man.
That Gastoni nigga been on it.
Hey man, today we got Wack 100 getting exposed by Byron Blake. They say that he made a statement during his, you know what I'm saying, during the investigation of his brother's murder. Man, we gonna jump right into this reaction video. But before we get into this reaction video, make sure y'all like, comment, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. I know this can't be true. Wack 100 putting the business out there, putting books out there, doing a whole lot of other things, man. But he say he don't talk with the police with no communication. Man, let's go ahead and jump right into this reaction video. Make sure y'all hit that like button and join to be a member, man. We going up.
Series was on the way, and I told y'all that it was gonna get real tricky. This Wack 100 exposed thing is different, and the reason why it's different is because Wack is a master at manipulating. He's a master at manipulating people. He's a master at manipulating narratives. Wack will get caught snitching or get caught in a situation where it's obvious he doing some police stuff, and then he'll just say the streets is dead. I don't care, the streets is dead, man. Now he don't even got to explain himself, and tomorrow everybody will wake up and consume the content again.
Wack, we gotta know what's really going on, man. What's up, Wack? Let us know, man. What is CS2 back? And what is Byron Blake talking about, man? Come on now. Let's go. Keep this going.
Well, this time, my goal is to put Wack in a position where people will at least question him. You know, and that's what this is all about. We got to question the people that's asking all the questions. Expose the exposers. Now, in all of these years of Wack running his mouth, he's never told us that he participated in an active murder investigation. And I've seen a lot of people get on here, you know, shoot they disrespect.
Hey, Byron Blake, the thing about it, he's not gonna let us know about no statements that been made, bro. It seems like he got a whole lot of sealed files, man. We gotta figure this out, man. Let's go.
Towards Wack and say, well, why you didn't slide? Why you didn't do this? And now I'm kind of the mind that Wack let it all go because he actually cooperated with police. This is why I say that. On April 16th, 2005 at 8:24 a.m., Trooper Darren Chase stopped Mr. Jones allegedly for traveling at a speed higher than the pointed speed limit of 70 miles per hour, posted speed limit. In Trooper Chase's offense report, he states that a radar check from his patrol car indicated that Mr. Jones, the driver of the vehicle, was traveling at 77 miles per hour. Trooper Chase stopped Mr. Jones and approached.
That means I gotta slow down on that highway. I thought they gave you a 5-mile grace period. Let's go though.
The passenger side of the vehicle for questioning. Mr. Jones rolled down the passenger side window as far as it would go and reached across the passenger to hand Trooper Chase his driver's license and the Hertz rental contract. Trooper Chase told Mr. Jones that he was going to issue a warning for speeding. Trooper Chase asked for identification of the passenger, and Mr. Jones awakened the passenger, Mr. Jones's brother, to ask for his identification. Mr. Jones fully cooperated with Trooper Chase's request, including providing the Hertz rental contract on the vehicle. The vehicle had been rented in Palmdale, California on Friday, April 15th, 2005 at 12:16 p.m. and was to be returned to the same location in Palmdale, California on Monday, April 18th, 2005 by 12 o'clock p.m. Mr. Jones stated that he and the passenger were traveling from California to Tulsa, Oklahoma to bring his mother back to California for his brother's funeral. His brother had been murdered on the morning of April 15th, 2005 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and his body was going to be sent to California for interment. The passenger told a similar story, stating that they were going to Tulsa, Oklahoma because their brother had been killed. 8 minutes after the stop, Trooper Chase issued a warning ticket to Mr. Jones. After the warning ticket had been issued and signed by Mr. Jones, Trooper Chase asked Mr. Jones whether there was anything illegal in the vehicle, to which Mr. Jones answered no. When Trooper Chase then asked if he could search the vehicle, Mr. Jones refused consent. Only at that time did Trooper Chase place a call to the K-9 unit. After waiting for 22 minutes, the K-9 unit arrived. Upon the K-9 unit's arrival,
did they have probable cause to search the car is the question. I'm thinking they did, because off the rip, ain't he a felon, and didn't they say they smelled weed or something like that? Let's keep it going.
Deputy Torres and K-9 Carlos conducted an air sniff, and the officer contended that K-9 Carlos alerted to the right rear passenger door. Upon searching the vehicle, no contraband was found anywhere in the passenger compartment. In their search of the entire vehicle, the officers found a cigarette rolling apparatus and an unusable amount of marijuana residue, totaling less than 0.1 ounces, located in a white plastic bag inside a black trash bag, wrapped in clothes in the trunk compartment. No drug possession charges were filed.
What's crazy, though, they never said the reason why they wanted to search, or did they?
The search also uncovered weapons, giving rise to the defendant being charged with unlawful possession of a firearm in violation of Texas Penal Code 46.04. Now, I had to bring y'all that quick recap so I can show y'all how I arrived to the conclusion that I arrived to. As we just saw in that paperwork, when Wack was pulled over in Texas with the guns, he told the police that he was on his way to Tulsa because his brother had been killed. Immediately, I started thinking, hey, this guy talked to the police about this murder. And the reason why is because he did not have to include that information while talking to the police in Texas. He was apparently distraught, which is understandable. But at the same time, you a street dude. That ain't how you ain't talking to the police about a
pressure burst pipes. You gotta be in a situation like that in order to know exactly what you're gonna do, man. But me to say that, bro, we don't know how he was feeling, you know what I'm saying? And did he say that to the police for real? That's crazy, man. That is wild right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I would have done that, though. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have told the police what we had going on, considering the fact that I have weapons in my car.
Murder, not even mentioning that one happened. So it's, it could have easily been
a family
hey, we
emergency
on the way
or
to
something.
Tulsa to go visit my mom. You told them the extra details, and that's what made everything okay. You from Cali, your brother gets killed in Tulsa, you on your way to Tulsa. Naturally, police gonna question whether you are going with ill intent or not. And then to tell them that it was a murder, so I'm like, yeah, maybe this dude did some talking, because if the Texas police hear this, then okay, they gonna contact Tulsa and say, hey, we just caught a guy coming up to your city with a trunk full of guns, saying that his brother was killed there. So now Tulsa police are on to you, and they looking for a possible retaliation. All of this just me knowing how the system works, I'm like, yeah, it's a good chance.
That's crazy. Now that I think about it, you are a felon. Your brother is a felon too. And both of y'all in this car with all these weapons, bro. And you come out of there scotch free. That's crazy, bro. But no, you know what I'm saying, 5 years of fighting the case, man, that is wild right there. That's suspect, bro. We just gonna call it baller, strike. That's suspect.
That Wack talked to the police in this situation. And so what I did was I went and filed a request. I filed a FOIA request requesting the police interview of Cash Jones in relation to the murder of Zach Jones, which is his brother who was killed in Tulsa, Oklahoma in 2005. When I requested this information, normally if there's not anything that corresponds with that, they'll say this does not exist. Instead of saying that it doesn't exist, they said that the information you requested is not covered by the Open Records Act. In other words, you can't get this information because it doesn't qualify as public records as far as the Oklahoma Open Records Act. So now that confirms to me that Wack did, in fact, make a statement in this case. I don't know exactly what that statement is, but I'm pretty sure it's some type of background information.
The world has questions, Wack. You got to come to the forefront now. You got to let us know what's going on with this. We want to hear your answer. Or is you just going to sit there and call Byron Blake a dummy that got beat up and stuff like that? Or we going to do that, or you going to provide this information? The world want to see now. We got to see.
As far as the guy that was alleged to be the killer, or what, what could have been a motive, something like that, because obviously he wasn't around for the murder. He wasn't an eyewitness to the murder. So what other type of information could you provide them? And if you weren't providing information, why is there a record of you providing a statement? Because if you don't know nothing, you could just say, man, I don't know nothing, man. I ain't got nothing to talk to them about. I don't even know.
I'm riding down.
But instead, and it's understandable. It's his brother, So sometimes guys say, fuck the street code. But again, you out here keeping up all of this ruckus, talking about who the police and who not the police. And we got another, basically, this just like the city.
And writing books, try to persuade the YNs to tell on people, bro. That's wild. You can't do that, man. Like, bro, if you out there in the streets, bro, you know what comes with it. Ain't no telling, bro. And he writing a book trying to, educate the youth that it's cool to tell on somebody if they tell on you. That's wild. That's implicating each other, both of themselves into the crime. Now they both gone. Wack trying to help clear the streets for the peoples. We know what's going on.
Situation with the cop calling Crip. You got paperwork that nobody can get access to. And so you running your mouth, but we not going to keep letting that fly. We know now that you made a statement in that case, and we want to see that statement, bro. We don't want to keep hearing about who else snitched and all that. Go get your paperwork, bring that back to us, and let us see that. Like, maybe I'm just looking at it different, but everybody is like, okay, well, we need to see something saying that he snitched. That's not how it goes in the paperwork parties I've been to. If you got questionable paperwork, you out of there. If nobody has seen your paperwork, you're not even allowed to.
And what he's saying is, don't nobody got to get in trouble for it. You know what I'm saying? If you like tipping the police, giving clues and things like that, bro, that they consider that as telling, bro. And in the streets, bro, you can get in trouble, but it always selective politicking when it comes to stuff like that.
10, you can't even offer no input. How are you screening everybody else's paperwork when you got 5-10 different cases out here where you talk to the police and nobody can see what was said? You lied and told us that your case got thrown out for illegal search and seizure, and now we have a copy of the court order that shows that the illegal search, the motion for suppression was denied. The motion to suppress evidence was denied. So if they couldn't suppress the evidence for illegal search and seizure, how did they dismiss the case for illegal search and seizure? It's a lot of lying going on. So we don't want to hear your version of events no more. We want you to go on up to Tulsa PD, get a copy of your statement, and, bring it back to the internet. The same way you bring everybody else's paperwork to the internet. Now, don't go file a lawsuit on me because this ain't no lie. Don't go file a lawsuit because this ain't no lie right here. This is facts. Wack 100 made a statement to the police in the murder investigation of his brother. I know we going to have people in the...
That's crazy. if this ain't taken down in the next couple days, bro, this right here, well, may be true, because ain't no way he posting something like this. He can claim, what they call it, defamation of characters and things like that, and get this video took down. It done been up for a little, you know what I'm saying, a couple of hours now. I don't know if Wack done came across it or not, but if this don't come down, we know what's up, bro.
Comment section saying, oh man, this is brother and this a murder, and I get it, but that's not what this is about. This is about running around on the internet, kicking up all this dust about who's snitching and who ain't snitching, and the whole time you cooperating with the police. That's all it's about. And again, him, the Great White Blood, the cop calling Crip, they all doing this, you know, with the same motive. They know that they are rats, and so they want to put the rat jacket on everybody else. And then that way nobody can put the rat jacket on anybody, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I just had to bring y'all this update. You know, the Wack 100 Exposed series is not done. We own that. We just waiting to see what turned up. Now, in this case, like I say, it may not be what y'all looking for evidence-wise, but it say enough to me. You've been out here for years running your mouth, and you never told us the story about the time you talked to the police when your brother got killed. So that say enough to me. The fact that they not saying the statement don't exist tells me that you talked to them. And if you talk to them, it's only one thing you could have been doing. Giving them some background information, giving them any kind of information, whatever you got. Because otherwise, there's no reason they should even have record of talking to you if you weren't an eyewitness. That means you...
And that's crazy, though, because after, you know what I'm saying, what did you tell them for your cases to just vanish like that? You know what I'm saying? They got a, what they say, illegal search and seize or something like that. That's why your case got thrown out. And now he's saying that's debunked because you can't do that. You can't, they filed a motion. The motion was denied, and you know what I'm saying? It's something of that nature, man. Y'all just got to listen to what my man was saying, bro. It all makes sense to me. I just can't put it out in words for y'all, man. But let's see what else he got to say, man.
Volunteered with some information. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff, man.
Okay, man, we gonna end that right there, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in to Byron Blake, bro. He been going on the tear on 1090 Jake. Now he say he got a series coming for Wack 100, and I'm guessing it's starting to get started up now. Today is October what, the 3rd or something like that. He say the whole month of October he turning it up. But man, make sure y'all mess with my channel too, though. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video, man. I'm getting this out early as possible, and I will have another video coming today. Make sure y'all hit that hype button and hype me up too, man. It's another good video. BT Scoop, I'm out.